IELTS Speaking Cue Card Topics Questions and Answers. What is a cue?
A cue is a prompt or a signal that serves as a reminder or a guide for an action. In the context of the IELTS speaking test, a cue is a short phrase or sentence that introduces the topic you'll be speaking about.
What is an IELTS cue card?
A cue card is a small card containing a cue or a prompt, along with specific instructions or questions related to the given topic. In the IELTS speaking test, you'll receive a cue card for the second part of the test known as the long turn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Describe some technology, e.g. an app, phone, software program, that you decided to stop using.
Well, it can be shocking to many, but I stopped using smartphone, a finely made, shiny, metallic thing, about 5-inch tall and 3-inch wide, which I bought about at least 3 years ago due to some popular uprising within the ranks of my immediate family members, who claimed that I could never become a smart person if I didn't own a smartphone.
When and where you got this technology?
So, after being fed up with their constant nagging, I finally decided to go to a smartphone store in my hometown one day and offered them a bundle of my hard-earned money to buy a smartphone. Well, that thing was darn expensive, I can tell you that. So, that was pretty much the story about why I exactly decided to use that technology.
When and where you got this technology?
Now, on second thought, it was not only because of the pushing and nagging that I had decided to buy that nice little technological wonder, but also because it would allow me to watch some of my favorite videos from my childhood during my spare time, receive or send emails, and browse social media websites on the go.
Why you decided to stop using it?
But then, a few months ago, technology fatigue struck me as I got bored of using it too much and too often when I could have actually gone out to enjoy some beautiful outdoors and hang out with my friends. Besides, I also got tired of protecting it because that damn thing was so fragile that it would get broken if I somehow had dropped it on the floor by accident. So, one day I told myself that I had had enough of this smartphone thing, and it was time to stop using it. And that was the story of terminating my relationship with that technology.
Explain how you feel about the decision you made.
And as soon as I stopped using that thing, I felt so liberated from the bad influence of a magic spell which was continuously being released from that smartphone. Besides, I also felt that I would finally be able to save some money because I was spending just too much money using the internet on that technology.
Describe some software program that you decided to stop using.
Thanks a ton for the opportunity here to let me talk about this topic. Well, Instagram was one of my favorite social media apps, but a few months ago, I decided to stop using it.
When and where you got this technology.
I got this app on my smartphone around 5 years ago, and I was excited to start using it. The app came with the smartphone that I purchased at that time. I liked this application instantly as I loved the idea of sharing photos with my friends and family and seeing what they were up to.
Why you started using this technology.
I started using Instagram because it was a popular social media platform and many of my friends were using it. I was interested in trying out this app to see what all the hype was about. Moreover, the idea of sharing photos with my friends and relatives as well as what they were sharing was interesting.
Why you decided to stop using it.
After using Instagram for a few years, I started to realize that it was taking up a lot of my time. I found myself constantly scrolling through my feed, liking pictures, and commenting on posts. It became a habit, and I realized that it was taking away from other important things in my life. Additionally, I noticed that social media was having a negative impact on my mental health, so I decided to take a break from it.
And explain how you feel about the decision you made.
I feel good about the decision I made to stop using Instagram. It has allowed me to focus more on myself and my well-being. I have also noticed that I have more time to spend on other activities that I enjoy. While I do miss keeping up with my friends and family on Instagram, I know that there are other ways to stay connected. I still have the app on my phone, but I no longer use it.
Describe some game technology that you decided to stop using.
Technology touches our lives in so many ways, and some of us are so heavily dependent on different technologies that we can't even realize if they are doing more harm than good. I have stopped using some technology at different stages in my life for different reasons, but none was done so consciously and urgently as I stopped playing a game called Mob Wars. I must express that this is an utterly interesting topic before I talk further about the story.
When and where you got this technology.
Approximately 8 years ago, one of my friends sent me a request to join a game called Mob Wars on my Facebook. Little did I know that it was such a popular and addictive game which is played either on a mobile phone or the Facebook gaming platform. I joined the game a couple of days later and became a part of it until I decided to stop playing it once and for all.
Continue to next part.